Okay, looks like we are live right now. I have not done live fire coverage before, so this might be a little rusty, but this is definitely an extremely dire situation for Socal. More specifically, the Los Angeles metropolitan area. Right now we have two main fires. The Palisade Fire, which is currently pretty much, I think at this point, going to be at 3,000 acres of land that is burned. And let's see if it updated here. Looks like it's still there. And then we have the Eaton Fire, which is now up to 400 acres. And then just recently, another fire that has sparked up here is the Burt Fire. And then we do have in more of the Los Angeles County area, we had the Sunset Fire, we had the Park Row Fire, the Teresa Fire, and then it looks like we do have a small grass fire, southwest of LA here, right just to the south of Beverly Hills. The King Fire here. So yeah, it looks like forward progress has been stopped 4 hours ago. So this hasn't been updated in a while, but this is probably a smaller fire. Nothing too crazy going on there. Power outages galore, it sounds like, around these fires. Obviously, past this fire is just ravaging everything right now. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is just, I don't even know, like, that's insane. I don't have any words for the situation that is going on right now. It is an extremely dire event, and the reason why this is all happening is we have a huge windstorm coming through right now. Just an absolute massive windstorm. This is a PDS red flag warning, which I've never seen one of these in my life. There is extremely low humidities and this damaging north to northeast winds. Let's see if they have. Yes, there we go. So the San Gabriel / San Fernando valleys will likely see wind gusts between 80 to 100 miles per hour. I mean, even without the fires, this causes a lot of issues. I mean, you're talking about power outages, you're talking about trees blocking the road, but you have this on top of really low humidity, really high fire risk. I mean, this is causing these fires to explode. And because the winds are so high and they will stay high between now and like 7 p.m. their time tomorrow, it will probably last later into the evening. It's going to be really, really hard for them to get air support, get the helicopters, water planes, the fire suppressant planes up in the sky, and for them to be operated safely right now. All of their planes right now are grounded. They are not out anymore. They were out a little bit ago, but they are no longer out dealing with this fire because there's nothing they can do right now while doing it safely. So, I mean, there's a lot of evacuations going on. There are shelters being set up, it sounds like. I'm not too familiar with the Cali area, but they do have an evacuation shelter set up. And this will be, for the most part, I believe, will be out of the fire risk. There's also an evacuation shelter up here, the El Camino Real Charter High School. Looks like there's some animal shelters as well around LA and up here towards Thousand Oaks that people will be able to bring dogs, cats, whatever they find. I mean, I've seen just absolute heart-wrenching videos on social media about people already being affected by these fires. I mean, this one, they upgraded this to a second alarm response. And this fire will spread. It will spread quite significantly, I believe. I mean, this is all in a urban population. There's a lot of houses. A lot of houses are going to be burned. If we take a look at, let me pull up a weather app here really quick. We do have, again, you see these higher winds up here along the mountaintop, and it is pushing this fire, the fire that's up here right now, probably more up here, it is pushing it down into Los Angeles. Not saying that all of Los Angeles is going to get burned, but it's going to continue to bring the fire closer and closer to the city. And I mean, I guess good news for Santa Monica, I mean, if you want to say it's good news, is the fire is going this way. It isn't going this way, but regardless, that just because the wind is going that way won't mean it won't encroach closer to Santa Monica. It will encroach. If there's fuel to be burned, it will encroach closer to Santa Monica, just not as fast if the wind was going to be helping it a little bit more. So, I mean, you can see the winds kind of going like this. So, it will push it a little bit closer to Santa Monica, but it won't be, too horribly fast compared to if the fire was up here and Santa Monica was down here. But, I mean, so this whole area over here with the, what was the fire name again? I completely spaced out on it. Yeah, the Eaton fire. I mean, it'll be pushing it south, which is, I think, the Eaton fire, the embers started the Birch fire, 100%. So, I mean, that could be the case for the rest of the night, the rest of the day, sort of thing, that embers will continue setting up small fires and go behind the defensive lines that they may set up along the 210 corridor here near Pasadena. But I mean, this is just a horrible situation. I don't see how this situation could go well. I mean, that's putting it very grimly, but yeah, I mean, let me try to see if I can't find any sort of pictures on social media that I can find of this fire. Yeah, it looks like the Palisade fire, there was another firefighter with an eye injury. I know there was a female firefighter suffered serious head injuries. Multiple burn victims reportedly walked to a nearby restaurant. I believe that was with the LAFD. There's lootings going on too, believe that or not. Just absolutely heartless there, but this is just insane. I cannot believe what we are witnessing right now. This could be the worst fire we have seen in this area. I mean, there's still a whole day worth of these high winds that they'll have to go through. Just give me 1 second. Let's see what else. Let's see if I can't find. So it looks like AZ Intel has something kind of good here. Let me see if I can't get a better view of it here. And that's just the audio. I don't want the audio here. Here we go. I mean, look at this. From AZ Intel here. And you can just hear how strong these winds are too. Just absolutely just... The fire is just ripping through everything. There's... Like, that house is just... It's gone. You know, the fire department... You know, like, Cal Fire isn't going to be doing much. They're going to try to... Okay, we're going to stop that. They're not going to be able to do much. Once something comes ablaze, it will probably stay ablaze. And, I mean, it's sad to say that, but that's just how this is going to go. So yeah, they have everything along here. You know, if you're in the yellow areas over here, get ready to evacuate. I mean, you shouldn't even be near this fire right now. Looks like a couple hours ago, they are starting to get people, giving people warning to evacuate. I mean, this is getting pretty close to Santa Monica, it looks like. So, okay, let's close the Burt fire. Get. I don't like that view. Get that. See if we can get satellite hotspots. So, I mean, this is overlooking Glendale. You can see the fire. Yeah, all these are probably going to be down. Oh, maybe not. See if... Geez Louise, okay. Yeah, I mean, you can just see it. It is lighting up the night sky over there. Let's see if they have... Yeah, look at all the power outages right now. I mean, there's power outages everywhere. Oh, jeez. Oh, my. That is just... That's just such a scary sight to see. I mean, you see all the lights down here. Those are all residential houses. Let's do the past 6 hours just to watch this thing explode. Maybe this, yeah, look at that. That's just, look how fast it spreads. And let's just look at the past hour, even. I mean, even if you're not affected by the fire, you know, you have to worry about horrible air quality right now. I mean, there are air quality alerts everywhere in the Los Angeles metropolitan area because, I mean, especially with the this Eden fire. I mean, it's going to bring everything down here. It'll bring everything into all this metropolitan area. I mean, this isn't a very far distance either. So, I mean, let's Oh my gosh. Yeah, look how bad the air quality is right now. I mean, you can see the winds where they're going. Yeah, 393. I mean, let's pull up a air quality index here. That's not a good one. So, I mean, anything above really 300 is hazardous. I mean, yeah. I mean, even if you're getting up to that 200, you already start talking about health risks for everybody. Like, especially if it's prolonged, too. You know, prolonged exposure in the 200s, you will be coughing a lot. It may even be hard to breathe, but I mean, when you're talking about 300, almost 400, I mean, that is the description that I'm reading online is health warning of emergency conditions. Everyone is more likely to be affected. I mean, there's just so much smoke going down and funneling through here. So yeah, with the Rose Bowl, I'm gonna correct myself here. They're not using it as a shelter. They're using it for a mobile command center command post. It's not mobile. It is a command post for all emergency personnel. So it is strongly advised that anybody over there needs to stay away. Needs to stay away from there. Give emergency personnel clear access to the Rose Bowl Stadium. So yeah, not verified here, but a station near Kirkwood, California just recorded a sustained wind speed of 150 miles per hour and a wind gust of 206. So, I mean, that's all the way up there in the mountains, but that is not verified. But that is what the station is reporting. So it looks like we have a new fire near the 5th Freeway. Okay, we have too much going on here. I'm going to get rid of a lot of stuff here. Weather. Okay. There is a new fire near the 5th Freeway at Lancashire. The 5 is going to be shut down. So, along here. So, I mean, I wonder if they're going to use the Dodger. I wonder if Dodger Stadium is going to open up for a temporary shelter at least. I mean, they are under the red flag warning, so they are in that danger zone, but I need to find where Lancashire is. It's hard doing coverage when I don't know exactly where it is. Maps, please. Okay. So yeah, it looks like it is going to be okay, it's going to be up north a little bit. So that's going to be, looks like maybe right in this area right here. Let's see if it's picking it up at all. Well, let's see if watch duty's picking up at all. Let's refresh the page here real quick. See what we have going on. Nothing right now, but I saw that on through Los Angeles scanner. See what else they got going on. So yeah, it's over by Sun Valley. Sun Valley, California. So yeah, up here. So yeah, it looks like this whole area is going to be shut down right now. Roughly. Alright, we're going to start following some more people here. Yeah, it looks like news update reporting rapid spread of embers in a very dense area, requesting highway patrol to shut down the whole freeway north and southbound. Sorry, I'm trying to see where this would be right now. It looks like it is going to be right here. Yep, there's Lancashire. So a fire has started up in this area right now. For reference, that's where the fire is right now reportedly. Palisades fire's up here. The Eden fire's over here. And downtown LA is right there. So if we again put in our wind here, this will, if this doesn't get contained quickly, it will feed into North Hollywood. It will feed into Beverly Glen. This will feed into the Hollywood Hills area. Worst case, it can completely engulfs over here, going kind of following along the 405 down more into Beverly Hills, Westwood. This is such a densely populated area that these fires are just being sparked up. Right now, it isn't taking much to start these fires. However these fires are starting, whether they're intentional, whether they're accidental, it could be as simple as somebody threw a cigarette out on the side of the road and it caught fire. That's how dry these conditions are down here right now. There was a vegetation fire a while ago. So, but that's inactive. So I'm guessing, just going to try to keep updating right now. So yeah, again, the place to watch out for right now is going to be the Sun Valley area. Sounds like a brand new fire just started up there. Did we get anything else here? Any other updates? I'm going to follow LAFD just really quick. So yeah, it looks like 2 hours ago they said a press conference is planned at 8 a.m. tomorrow at Zoomer Beach for the Palisades fire. They have not been active too horribly much. There's not really much to say more about this. I mean, there's... Oh my gosh. This fire is just absolutely crazy. I mean, that was 8 hours ago, too. I mean, that's just nuts, man. I mean, oh my gosh. That's so huge. That's just ridiculous. Can we look at the past 6 hours? I mean, this is just going to go by so quick, but... I mean... So yeah, everybody is starting to report it now. BNO News Live, new fire has broken out near Sun Valley, so I think this fire is pretty much confirmed at this point. Let's see what else we got going on here. The Malibu feed bin is gone, according to the Los Angeles scanner 2 minutes ago. Okay, so we do have a photo that I just saw actually of the new fire. It is confirmed on a traffic camera. Again, out by Sun Valley. I gotta find it again. Yeah, out here. Yeah, right. Yep, here we are. Just updated right now. Significant structure fire with spot fires across the 5 freeway in the neighborhoods to the south. So they are doing localized evacuations right now of this right here. I am going to actually pull up DOT cams. Let's see, maybe if it's CA511. There we go. I just want their... Yeah, I just want live traffic cameras. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Okay, I just need to get... Okay, so Glendale, Hollywood, Burbank. Okay. Temporarily unavailable. Alright. That is just grand. Let's see if any of these traffic cams are looking down that way. It doesn't look like it. Nope, nothing yet. There are some traffic cams that are down though, so. But we'll take this. Can I copy this out? There we go. So yeah, you can see it. Sun Valley neighborhood. There is, considering that it just started up a few minutes ago, it's pretty sizable. I mean, it's getting, obviously, it's in a densely populated area. That is something to definitely keep tabs on. I guess I can just view traffic cams here. Yeah, there's no eyes on it. There's nothing. And maybe we can get a view out down here. Nope. Okay. That is grand. Are there any other cameras that are pointed in that area? I mean, you can't see anything. It's so smoky. Ooh, maybe this can shed some light on something. I mean, that's kind of in its area. Maybe we can see something pop up here. Nope. It's just kind of scanning right now. Oh, I mean, maybe there's something. Oh, that's just a Palisade fire. So, yeah, we're not going to be able to get a good view of it on cameras right now, but no other updates. So, I mean, again, this is a brand new fire. Calling it the Tamarack fire. Oh, okay, this is actually a good point from Jim Tang on X. ABC 7 reporters noting that power is knocked out in Glendale. So they, it could be a possibility of these power lines that are being knocked down from the winds, they're causing electrical fires, and they're sparking everything. So, I mean, that's, another situation that we got to think of too. I didn't even consider that right away, but because there's these winds that are coming down from the mountains and these extreme high winds, they'll be knocking down power lines all throughout the night. And with the, again, dry conditions, that will spark fires pretty easily. So yeah, it looks like it's already being picked up on infrared. 22 minutes ago, Red Cross in Los Angeles. Residents impacted by the Eaton fire can seek shelter at a city of Pasadena emergency shelter located at Pasadena Convention Center. Here's another picture from Dan Helly. Right here. Look at that. And you can see how close it is to all these areas. I mean, that's just an absolutely massive fire. Yeah, I mean, just... let's see if there's any more updates. So more houses are being ignited from this fire, it looks like. Let's do for you here. Oh, did I... Holy crap, okay. New fire. Didn't even notice this one right away. This one is at 50 acres already. At 12:23, it is currently... Give me a time. So, I mean, that fire just exploded like crazy. We don't have an update on this fire yet, but this was just not even 10 minutes ago. 30 acres, 50 acres now, moving towards the I-5 and 14 split. I mean, wow. Let's see if we can get an eye on this fire. Yep, you can see the fire already. Wow. Wow. Let's see if there's any update on the bird fire. So yeah, nothing new right now. Last report was second alarm fire. I don't think they have any new updates. Yeah. Last update was it was impacting structures down here. So I mean that fire's just gonna go. And unfortunately this fire will more than likely jump the 5 and start going down here. So man, oh man, there's just so much going on. I mean, this is almost like watching a tornado outbreak. Like everything is just like breaking out so fast. There's so many new updates. So yeah, Eaton fire, going back to the Eaton fire. More evacuations have been issued out here. That was just updated. Yeah, this was just updated recently, it looks like. Yep. Jeez Louise, man. Okay, so currently there is somebody made a list of all the fires going on in the region. Yeah, there's a freeway fire right now and by San Diego. So no new horrible updates with that one. You can see a couple fires have been popping up too along the coast, but we'll go back up here. So in California, there's the Palisade Fire, 2,921 acres. We have the Eaton Fire in East Los Angeles, up to 400 acres now. The Burt Fire in Los Angeles, just south of here, still at 3 acres. The Freeway Fire, North San Diego, which is one that we just looked at, 2 acres, no updates. King Fire in Los Angeles. This is at 1 acre still. And I think they have it relatively contained from what I understand, but not quite sure about that one. We have the Riverside Fire in South Rialto. And in Arizona, there is the Horton Fire in East Tonto Estate. That one is 8,331 acres. I'll actually go take a look at that one real quick. Yeah, look at all of that. That is an absolute huge fire. So 6 hours ago they had it 20-30% contained, it looks like. So this one isn't really affected by the strong winds. I mean, there's some higher winds going through the area, but I believe that they will be able to contain that, and thankfully this is in a more rural area, it looks like, but there's still people living out there. So yeah, the Gap Fire, rural Graham County, 220 acres, And the cattle fire in northeast Yuma, 48 acres. So, a lot going on. I mean, if you look at all this, there's fires going on up here too, but just crazy how many fires we have going on right now. Let's get an update. Refresh the page. Go back out. Focus on the tarmac fire. See if there's any updates. Oh, yep, here we go. So, immediate evacuation orders in place for north of the 210 freeway from Rockford to Interstate 5/14 split per LAFD. So, that's the most recent update there. $35 new posts. We're already looking at that one. LAFD 3 minutes ago. The Silmar brush fire. Mandatory evacuations. We'll see what this is right now. This is going to be along 210. Okay, so yeah, this is our fire that we're looking at. Yeah, mandatory evacuations. DJ True with update from this Silmar fire. It is pretty big. That's pretty insane. That was 7 hours ago. That is old news. So 2 hours ago, on the LA fire captain said on a local news network that the Palisade fire just started as a very small fire in somebody's backyard. So, it goes from 0 to 100 real quick, One little spark caused all of this. Let's see what else we got going on here. So, yeah, the scariest part here is that the strongest winds are not going to occur until 5 to 10 a.m. tomorrow morning for Cali. This will be a long duration windstorm, and it will ravage LA throughout all of tomorrow. So the strongest winds aren't even here yet, and this is already what it's causing. Yeah, possible looting in the Palisade area. That's just heartless. Let's see if we get. Alright, so a update from the LA City Emergency Alerts a minute ago. LAFD evacuate now from the area north of 210 Roxford, the 5/54 freeway. Those not in the evacuation area should shelter in place. An evacuation order for the Selma fire. Maps and information can be found there. So they are beginning to do rapid evacuations here. So the 210 freeway is being shut down through Slimar. I don't know how to say that. I'm probably butchering that. So, but all right, let's see what else we got. Mandatory evacuations. I mean, I've never seen so much happen. Like, I've never seen a wildfire or a fire outbreak like this before, where you can sit here and there's new updates like every 5 minutes about either a new fire. Oh, so we got an update here. Updated 3 minutes ago. We have, this is at half an acre right now. So thankfully it does seem fairly small, but you know, all these fires started out really small. It'll be interesting to see how well they'll be able to contain this fire. So that looks like a view of the Slimar fire. There is no view of the Tamarack fire yet, unfortunately. Geez, I've been streaming for almost 50 minutes now. Somebody's refusing to evacuate the Slimar fire. I don't know why you wouldn't evacuate. I know that you want to stay in your home, but yeah. So when they put out the Mayday call for people to report for duty, people who don't have firefighter experience showed up. So they made clarification saying the LAFD is not requesting assistance from the public. This message was misconstrued. We are running a recall for our own LAFD members only. Trying to see if there's any more updates here. Sorry, I'm kind of quiet right now. I am tired. I might be going to bed here soon, but I'm trying to see if there's any other huge updates. just continuously refreshing X right now, trying to see if there's anything else going on. I think thankfully right now we are yeah, so an hour ago, Breaking 911 on X said that all firefighting aircraft have been grounded indefinitely due to winds exceeding 85 miles per hour, with stronger gusts anticipated. So, nope, don't care about what Elon Musk has to say right now. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. That's insane. New update. This thing just doubled in size. Man. I mean, I've seen Mother Nature do some horrible stuff. I've seen, I'm a little desensitized to some of this stuff. Especially since I'm not affected by this, but I mean, this honestly puts like a hole in my stomach seeing how bad this situation is getting. I mean, this is expanding, fire. We are at current time right now, Central Time is 12:46. 3 minutes ago, 100 acres worth of fire. 100-acre fire right now. So, let's see on X here. Fire is currently 100 acres, wind driven with a dangerous rate of spread per incident command. Evacuation orders requested west from Olive View Hospital, north of the 210 freeway, and to the 5/14 split. So, a minute ago, I mean, look at this. Can we do like the past 2 hours? Because there wasn't anything here the past 2 hours. Man. Not really great feed, but I mean, it's been going on for a little bit, but I mean, this thing is just exploding. So yeah, OSINT Defender has a new video here. I'm just going to share it if I can. Drag it over, please. Let's see if I can't. Listen to the wind. The wind is just so consistent. Look at this. I mean, yeah, I don't know, man. So, yeah, I mean, man, I just. LAFD said it has a second brush fire. Hashtag Silmar fire with mandatory evacuation orders. So, no updates here. Oh, wait, 13 minutes ago. The vegetation fire portion of the incident is a half an acre of grass and pine tree adjacent to the freeway per incident command. So it sounds like it will be contained, hopefully. It doesn't really have a whole lot to go unless it jumps and goes into houses or buildings, but there's people there, people taking care of it. So, National Weather Service in Los Angeles has come up with the current conditions for the Silmar fire. This fire, I'm calling it right now, this is going to be... Wait, what? Now we're calling it the Hirsch fire, so... I mean, okay. Changed the name a little bit for whatever reason, but... this fire, current conditions at the spot, 20 to 25% humidity, north-northeast wind gusting 35 to 50 at the site, and 50 to 70 just along the ridge tops just north of the fire. So, I mean, this is a dire situation. I mean, yeah, that's insane. Yeah, people coming out with conspiracy theories that people are shooting rockets into the fire. We're just going to scroll right past that. We're not even going to talk about the conspiracy theories about what happened, how this started. So, new update, more houses on fire with the Palisade fire. Just catching more houses on fire. So, I mean, this is continuing to burn, continuing to grow. Look at that. Look at that. That is an insane picture. Wow. Like this gets completely enveloped. That camera is gone. Right? Like, that is an insane camera. Somebody else saw that too, so. Los Angeles scanners saying there is a real risk that the Palisade fire will hit Santa Monica and West LA overnight. I mean, that is nothing short of unprecedented. I mean, even seeing the fire behavior with that is scary, to say the least. The fire is now known as the Hearst Fire. The fire has jumped the 514 split. Fire is running the footprint of the Saddle Ridge fire. So, there is that. Let's get another update here. Nothing. Let's just go around, see what we got going on. So, more evacuation zones. There are shelters. Animal shelters too. Evacuations and updates. Wow. So evacuation orders going up like crazy right now. So that's good news. 29 minutes ago, command releasing some units. So it sounds like they might have this one under control a little bit, which is great news. You know, yeah, this fire I think was pretty much done with, thankfully. Alright, back to X here. Wow. So yeah, somebody in Cali, Kyle Zink on X, said, "This is our neighbor's backyard in Los Angeles right now. Power lines sparking against trees. Neighbor and I have been trying to call 911 and fire department for 45 minutes with no answer, as instructed by the power company." There is a lot going on, but he thinks the city is failing them. So, I mean, there's so much going on that I think you have 3 major fires, 2 minor fires, the Tamarack fire, the Burt fire, the King fire is still active. There's 3 minor fires. I mean, your resources are going to go to the Eden fire. They're going to go to the Palisade fire. They're going to go to the Hearst fire. There's only so many people that they can deploy. You know, and you can have people from Northern California come down, people from San Diego come down. But that all takes time, you know. You're not going to be able to get your reinforcements in time to save and contain these fires quickly. So California Wild Tracker tracking says the Hearst fire has now jumped the 5/14 freeway. As we've said, this has moved into the Saddle Ridge burn scar, but the scar likely won't impact the rate of spread much. So, I mean, that's scary. You know, it's going through a place that has been burned by a wildfire before, but just because of how intense the winds are going to get, it won't matter. Civilian injured in the Palisade fire. save that image. I'm not sure. Yeah, Los Angeles Scanner just tweeted out, everyone in the area wondering about their neighborhood. Honestly, at this point, everyone should just be ready to go at any moment. I mean, I think that's really good wording. I mean, I know my viewers may not be from here. I don't have a very strong following on this app, but I've also just started. But if you see this, you're in Cali, especially around here, El Monte, you know, every place that has a red flag warning, pack a bag. Stay up to date. Listen to the evacuation orders. I mean, this seems like real simple stuff, you know. Let's see what other updates we got going on here. Okay. So I'm not getting super crazy updates. Okay, this guy needs to stop showing up on my feed. You're not what I want right now. So the extremely critical fire conditions will continue into tomorrow, or into throughout the rest of today. Los Angeles included in the elevated fire risk, with everything along the ridge pretty much either being in critical or extremely critical fire risk. See what we got going on here. See if we got any new updates on the app here. Anything new here? Doesn't look like anything new. 3 minutes ago. So yeah, more evacuation orders. Bird fire, no new updates. Freeway fire down in San Diego. We have no new updates. Take a look at the Horton fire real quick. No new updates either. Man, you just... So that sounds like plenty of burn victims so far. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna pull this post up, I think. Can I get this up? No, you're not gonna let me pull this up? Okay. Let's just pull up your pictures. Stu Paul on X. Here we go. This was just a little bit ago, a few minutes ago. The Eaton fire. Thursday McDonald's. I mean, this is an insane picture. Kind of cool. But, I mean, this picture, man, just... That's heartbreaking. I mean, man, just... Man, that's just a gut-wrenching photo, honestly. Like, I'm getting choked up on that one all, but... Just all the hospital beds just abandoned. I mean, from the sounds of it, they got everybody out of that senior home. I mean, you would hope so. But, I mean, people are losing everything. You know, homes, you know, belongings, shit, even, you know, pets. Man, oh man. Wow, this is such a shitty situation. So I'm getting stuff from like hours ago. So it looks like the Palisade fire is continuing to just absolutely ravish. Look at that. Eight hours ago, man. Yeah, I need something more recent, man. Man, just watch it march through. Duplicate this tab real quick. Just gonna try to see if I can't. I don't know. I might hop off. Might take some recordings, but I'm going to end the stream here. I don't think there's a whole lot more to be talking about. These fires will continue to spread. Man, I really hope that people are okay. Generally do hope that people are okay. And yeah, I mean, we'll check back up with it tomorrow. See how these fires evolve. But I'm going to end the stream here. I need to go to bed.